What is going on, everybody? Finns fans, Finns family, or anybody really just coming across this video. I'm sick right now, so if my voice seems a little different, this is the reason why. Um, this makes me even more sick with the articles in the news yesterday that everybody's got talking about. Brian Flores on the hot seat in Miami. In that article, it talked about, oh, this is Brian Flores, guy Tua Tagovailoa. If he doesn't work out, then there's going to be ramifications on that. Which it seems like Brian Flores was really a Justin Herbert guy. Maybe even Chris Greer was. But there's one person in particular that just needs to keep their nose out of the football stuff, and that is owner Stephen Ross. For the longest time, it doesn't matter since he's owned the team, we've done nothing, absolutely nothing. And part of the reason is because he gets his big nose involved in the football operations, and he needs to stop. You know, it's not that hard to just let the guys that know how to coach, how to manage the team, how to scout, how to trade. Let them pick their guys. Let them get their guys in here. That's first for Stephen Ross. Brian Flores. If Tua wasn't your guy, so what? He's on the team now. Coach him to your ability. Get a locked-in offensive coordinator. And this is kind of your final chance on offensive coordinators. Or else Stephen Ross, even though you want him to keep his head out of football operations, he might say, all right, I need an offensive coach now with this brand new team we've put together. I've always thought about Brian Flores might be the coach that comes in and does the rebuild, and then someone comes in, another coach comes in and takes them to the next level. Like he did the hard part. He built up this team. He built up its defense and really did a culture change. And if he doesn't get the job done, defense won't be enough to save your job. He might be out of town, and then another coach comes in and takes over, and we go to the next level because our offense will be so much better because it will be an offensive-minded coach if you get a new head coach. Next off, Chris Greer. Chris Greer is linked to Brian Flores. They've been working together, and they seemed like a cohesive, come together group that they make decisions together. But what I'm hearing is that it is them against Stephen Ross, which is tough. Thank you, Inside the NFL, for those sources. Shout out to him. Stephen Ross, in the end, has full control of this franchise. He wants to win a Super Bowl before he passes away. And you really don't know how many more years he's going to be around. He seemed kind of young going down that slide in the new facility, so kind of flexing his money too. But we cannot go back to that franchise of mediocrity. I can't do it. I absolutely can't do it. I've been through the rebuild. And I know there's a lot more Dolphins fans that are saying, oh, I've been around a lot longer. This is first time around. Well, I can't do that. I need this to work out. I need it to work out so bad. Because if Brian Flores leaves, what I'm hoping is that we get a new head coach and we go straight into it. Like we're expecting what Adam Gase gave his first year. I want to go back to expecting to win. Going into a season actually feeling like we're going to win the game. Even back in 2016, 2017 with Jay Cutler, I was still expecting to win. I still thought our team was good enough to win. I want to go back to that expecting to win. I want to be back to that team. I don't want to be... It felt weird winning last year. It really did. It felt really weird winning all those games last year. And if there's turmoil in Miami right now, it needs to stop. They need to all come together. And maybe this is just blown out of proportions, that there is nothing wrong in Miami. Who knows? But they need to all come together as a group. Maybe Stephen Ross will think about, and he may not even think about this. If Tua works out, then he'll say, I told you so, and they'll move on. If he doesn't, he'll blame Chris Greer and Brian Flores. He might be more lenient on keeping Chris Greer because he loves Chris Greer and going to get a new shiny offensive coordinator as a coach to be the new head coach. And then you don't have to worry about an offensive coordinator anymore. And hopefully you could keep Josh Boyer around and be the defensive coordinator, which won't happen. You gotta lean to one side. I'm really an offensive person. I feel like you really truly need offense to win anything in this league anymore. There's been questionable moves. I still trust in this office. I think a lot of things right now. That article just got everyone's panties in a wad. Everyone's freaking out. Training camp hasn't even happened yet. This preseason hasn't started. Just sit back and cheer for your team this year. Root for the Miami Dolphins. We'll see it as it comes. If Flores has a bad year, we can't have that. Flores has to go. And I'm praying that doesn't happen. I'm hoping we go to the playoffs. And we can forget about all this. And Tua is our franchise quarterback. And we no longer have any questions. We just continue to get the team better and we're going for Super Bowls. Most of the time it doesn't work out that way. But I'm hoping and praying, we figure all this out. These three men can come together and be hoisting the Lombardi Trophy in a couple years. And we don't have to get players out of the building anymore like Tua. We won't have to trade for an old quarterback or a Deshaun Watson. We don't have to fire Brian Flores, the guy that started this whole thing. But like I said, could Brian Flores potentially be the guy that started it? And then a new coach comes in and finishes it? These are questions that are going to have to be answered. It will be Brian Flores first before Chris Greer goes. I know that. Brian Flores signed a 5-year contract with Miami. He's going into his third. You had a really bad season, which was expected. A season that nobody expected 10 wins. Now you're being expected to win. You got to make the playoffs this year, or else you're gone. You built those expectations up. No fans thought last year win total would be like that. And now we're expecting. Just think about that. We gotta win, or else new coaching needs to come in. I love Brian Flores as a head coach. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Road to 200 subs with this new branded channel. I'm going to be coming out with a Michael Dieter live stream or video pretty soon. I already have it all set up. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Fins up. Let's go, boys.